So this is chapter 11, lesson 4, okay, and today we're going to be talking about dividing with mixed numbers. So we've been talking so far about dividing whole numbers with fractions, fractions with counting numbers, fractions with fractions. Sawyer, please take off your hood. Today we're going to move forward into talking about mixed numbers. And we know that mixed numbers have two different parts. What parts does a mixed number have? Henrik?
A whole number and a fraction.
Good. It has a whole number part and a fraction part. And we also know that you can unsimplify mixed numbers by writing them as what? Swati?
Improper fractions.
Improper fractions. Good. So today our learning goal is to use improper fractions and reciprocals to divide with mixed numbers. Okay? Fayran.
So isn't this sort of like multiplying? When you learn about multiplying, you have to convert the mixed numbers into an improper fraction.
So Fayran's remembering that when we learned about multiplying mixed numbers, we had to first convert them into improper fractions, right? Same thing with division. Before you divide mixed numbers, you need to convert them into improper fractions. Good thing you guys have a lot of practice already. All right. Let's take this problem. 2/3 divided by 4 2/5. Okay, so just as Fayran hinted at, our first step, step 1, you guys can go ahead and write down the problem and the steps in your notebook. Step 1 is to write the mixed number as improper fractions. 2/3, is that a mixed number? So we can just keep it, right? So let's go ahead and write 2/3. 4 2/5. So 2/3 divided by 4 2/5. Is 4 2/5 a mixed number?
Yeah.
So how can we write that as an improper fraction? How can we write that as an improper fraction? Vienna?
You can write it as 22/5.
Good, because another way you can think about it is, 4 2/5 is the same as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2/5, right? Would you agree? Is 4 2/5 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2/5?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I wanted to change each of those whole number ones to a fraction, I could think of it as how many fifths? 5/5 plus 5/5, etc., right? So in the end, what is my improper fraction? How many fifths? 22 fifths. Good. So again, our first step is to write the mixed number as an improper fraction. Okay. What's step 2 then? Step 2 says write a multiplication problem using the reciprocal of the divisor. What's my divisor in this case? What's my divisor, Michaela? 22 fifths. Good. What's the reciprocal of that divisor? Sakshi? 5 22nds. So I'm going to multiply that by 2/3. Do I change my dividend? No. Good. Okay, step 2. Riley was saying, well, what happens if my mixed number improper fraction is a huge number? 22 is a pretty big number, right? So that's why it's important to do step 3. Step 3 is to use prime factorization to simplify before you multiply. That way we don't have to multiply huge numbers, right? If we use prime factorization to simplify our factors first, we don't have to multiply as much, okay? And also in bold it says, remember to write your answers in simplest form. So let's take this. Let's look at our numerator. Is 2 a prime number?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we can keep that in our numerator. Is 5 a prime number?
Yes.
Okay, it can stay. That's our numerator. What about 3 in the denominator? Is that a prime number?
Yes.
Okay. Is 22 a prime number?
No.
What's the prime factorization of 22? Shelley? 2 times 11. So now we have our multiplication problem. Are we ready to multiply? Do we have any common factors in the numerator and the denominator? Ruba? We have a 2 up here and a 2 down here, so I can cross them out and turn them into 1s. Okay, let's multiply. What's 1 times 5? What's 3 times 1 times 11?
33.
So our answer for 2/3 divided by 4 2/5 is 5 33rds. Are we finished?
No.
What's step 4? Multiply to check your answer. Sawyer, what equation could we write to multiply to check our answer? 4 and 2 fifths. Okay. So I know in order to multiply a mixed number, Fayren, remind me again, what do I need to do to that mixed number?
You have to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction.
Okay, and we already did that up here. So we know that 4 and 2 fifths is the same as 22 fifths. So I could do 5 33rds times 22 fifths. Right off the bat, can you see any common factors that are in the numerator and denominator?
Yes.
Which one?
5.
Ria?
5.
Good. So I can cross those out and make them into ones. So 1 times 22 is?
22.
1 times 33 is?
33.
Good. Can I simplify 22 over 33?
Yes.
What does that simplify to? Is that the answer I wanted? Could I put a check mark? Good. So because this number, our answer is the same as the number that our dividend that we started with, we know that our answer is correct. Okay?